Hi everyone, this is Elizabeth from Community Word Project, and this is a lesson for the After School Reading Club. We are going to work on creating conflict for a story today. You can pause the video at any time. I hope you have fun. In the last video, we learned about plot, which is what happens in a story. It's okay if you didn't see it, you can create something completely new today. So what is a conflict? You might be wondering, does she want us to start an argument? When we hear the word conflict, we usually think of it as a problem between two or more people. A lot of times we think of a conflict as an argument. In a story, conflict is a little bit different. What is a conflict in a story? Stories need conflicts because that's what keeps them moving forward from beginning to middle to end. But this doesn't necessarily mean that every story needs for there to be an argument between two characters. Instead, a conflict in a story is a struggle or a challenge that a character must overcome. Let's find the conflict in a story. Let's look at the story of the three little pigs again. If you don't know the story, that's okay. You can watch it now. As you watch and listen, think about what the conflict in the story is. What is the challenge that the characters face?
The Three Little Pigs. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs, and the time came for them to seek their fortunes and build their houses. The first little pig built himself a house of straw. The middle brother decided to build a house of sticks. It wasn't either a very strong house, but the third pig, the oldest, decided to build a house of bricks. He did not mind hard work because he wanted a strong house, because he knew that in the woods nearby there was a wolf who liked to catch little pigs and eat them up. When the three houses were finished, the three little pigs were happy dancing and singing, "Who is scared of Furious Wolf? Furious Wolf, Furious Wolf, who is scared of Furious Wolf?" Just as the first little pig reached his door, out of the woods popped up a big, bad wolf. The little pig squealed with fright and slammed the door. Little pig, let me come in," cried the wolf. "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin," said the little pig. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in," roared the wolf. Blew the little straw house. Away raced the little pig to his brother's house of sticks. The wolf was really angry, so went behind the youngest pig, the house of sticks, where the pigs were singing, "Who is scared of Furious Wolf? Furious Wolf, Furious Wolf, who is scared of Furious Wolf?" Suddenly, the wolf roared, "Open the door, let me come in." "No, we won't," said the pigs. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow down your house," roared the wolf, and blew down the little house of sticks. The two little pigs raced away to his big brother's house of bricks and started to sing, "Who is scared of Furious Wolf? Furious Wolf, Furious Wolf, who is scared of Furious Wolf?" This made the big wolf perfectly furious. "Open the door, little pigs, let me come in." "No, we won't." "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow down your house." But he couldn't blow down the little house of bricks. He decided to climb and get in through the chimney. So he climbed, jumped down, and fell right into a kettle of boiling water. He sprang straight up the chimney again and raced away into the woods. The three little pigs never saw him again and spent their time in the strong brick house, dancing and singing, "Who is scared of Furious Wolf? Furious Wolf, Furious Wolf, who is scared of Furious Wolf? Furious Wolf." The end. The Three Little Pigs.
So what's the conflict? The main conflict in the story, The Three Little Pigs, is that the little pigs are trying to stay safe and not get eaten by the wolf. But the wolf keeps coming to blow down the little pigs' houses. This is a big challenge, right? How to resolve the conflict. In the end, we learned that the oldest little pig was able to resolve the conflict because he had built his house of bricks. The brick house was strong enough to stay standing when the wolf tried to blow it down. This is what we call resolution. The resolution is the part of the story where the main conflict is resolved or worked out. So how do you create conflict for your own story? The first step, think about what your character really wants. Does your character really want to travel around the world? Does your character want to build a spaceship and visit outer space? Maybe your character has found a treasure map and wants to try to find the secret treasure at the end of it. Use your imagination. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Once you decide what your character wants, you can figure out what challenges they must face to get it. For example, if your character has a treasure map and wants to find the secret treasure at the end of it, maybe they need to get permission from their parents to go out. Maybe they don't want to go alone, so they have to find a friend they can trust to go with them who won't tell about the secret treasure. Then maybe they get permission and find a good friend to go with them, but then they get lost. There are so many different options. Now it's your turn. What challenges does your character face when they try to get what they want? Now let's do some writing and some drawing. Once you know all about your character's conflict and challenges, you can write your ideas down. Then you can draw your story on your drawing paper. Try to draw as many details as possible. And remember to have fun. If you want to share your drawing and your story with us, we'd love to see them. You can email your work to arc@communitywordproject.org. Thank you for participating. Have fun and be well.